Alright, hello everyone. Uh, it's gonna be just a short little video here. Hopefully, I don't ramble too much. You guys know how I am. um, I wanted to kind of start off um, with just situation at hand here. Um, so I on the 1st of November, or I guess it was the 2nd, because the first was a Sunday. When I went to get my rent money, um, I noticed that I had fallen a little bit lower than I had thought. I misinterpreted my bank statement last month, and I kind of goofed up. Um, and with being, all the sleep shit going on, I've spent a little more money than I should have on food. I will admit that. Um, but that extra expense was nowhere near my misinterpretation. I misinterpreted by a very very large margin, um, and that just came down to me just transposing numbers. Uh, when I went to double check it a couple weeks, or not a couple weeks ago, but like a week ago before rent, um, I couldn't change my password on my bank for like 3 days for whatever reason, and it wouldn't let me into the bank account unless I did that. So I didn't check my statement, blah blah blah, whatever. And when I went in to get my rent and I checked my account balance from the bank itself, it was like, oh fuck, uh, I think I need to do something. So um, I'm gonna get that figured out. I'm not really stressed or worried about it. Uh, I knew full well what I was getting into. I knew that this was most likely going to be the end game, and that's okay. Where I said I was going to set my pride aside, I kind of want to talk just very briefly about like the health issues and shit that I've been having with sleep. Um, I've noticed the past couple days uh, that I've been able to be awake and feel okay enough um, for a few hours around like 1 to like 6 ish Eastern Standard Time here in the United States. Um, so I'm saying those so you can try to convert it because I know there's a lot of people from Europe that watch my streams. So I kind of want to try to take advantage of this and try to get my stream schedule back on track while I figure out what the fuck is wrong with me because I still don't know. Um, I don't really know what to do with regards to that. That's what has me stressed out the most, realistically, as well as some other outlying personal factors. Everything's fine, but I'm just letting you know I'm a stressed boy, but that's okay. uh, so yeah, so what I want to do is I want to try to stream every single day, and I mean every single day, even if it's just for an hour or two, and then my body decides, hey, fuck you, you need to go to sleep. Um, then whatever, that's fine. But I want to try to start streaming every single day at around 2 Eastern, maybe a little bit earlier, maybe more like 1 Eastern, just kind of depends, but probably more leaning towards 2. Um, I believe that's like 9 o'clock, and like 9 o'clock in the evening over in like Norway and like that region of Europe, I think. Um, that's what I want to try to do, and I want to just start and just go live as long as I can. Um, and I guess where I'm setting the pride aside at to finally get to that is I wanted to ask, excuse me, the broader community at large, not just my community, not just the Sly community, but any speedrun community, realistically, that this video gets to, I guess. Um, and I would ask, you don't have to, obviously, it's not gonna hurt my feelings, but I do want to ask, you share the video, whatnot, uh, because I guess I'll get into that at the very, very end. But I'm not going to ask for money, first and foremost. This is a job to me. It is a job that I love very, very much. But that's what I want to consider it as. That's what I always want it to be. I don't want this to be something that, something that I do for fun, and then I just, make money off of it. And I'm not going to just ask you guys to, to do my life for me, if that makes sense. I want to earn it. I want to, do this and be rewarded for doing it, I guess, if that makes sense, like a normal job would be. And I haven't been the greatest at holding myself to those standards. A lot of that has been the health issues, and that's what I'm going to get to at the very, very end. But I don't want to ask for financial support, so I'm not going to. But I do want to ask for just to come out to the stream, I guess. I don't really know what to do. It's really hurts. This really, really hurts my pride. But I'm gonna set it aside. I don't care. It's been far too long, and I want to ask for help, regardless. I don't care what it says about my character. I don't care if it makes people think less of me. Whatever. I want to ask for help. And if I'm around, if I'm streaming consistently, if you're ending your stream around that time or something, and you want to throw people my way one day, I would greatly appreciate that. I would love it. You don't have to do anything else. You don't even have to do that. Ultimately, it's not going to make me feel any worse. If that makes sense. I'm not going to hate people for not, doing that, I guess. As ultimately, I'm the one that's kind of reaching out and, realistically, begging you guys to help me make this my job. And, it's weird. I guess it's not trying to justify it in my head, so I actually post this video. I guess it's not realistically me begging. It's kind of like I'm applying for a Twitch job in the speedrunning community scene, I guess. Yeah. Because I really hate that. I feel like I had a really good chance, and I kind of missed that opportunity because of a person that was in my life around that time, kind of ruining my life and ruining my chance at making this my livelihood. I guess that's realistically the reason why I'm asking, is I feel like I had a shot and I lost that shot, so I'm asking for another shot. And I think I can do it. I've been doing really good with speedruns recently. I've been getting, really, really solid runs. I really think I can push to start being really good again at the game, at Sly 1, and, Sly 2, maybe Sly 4. I also want to get into Crash 4. There's so many things that I want to do. I know I'm not going to have time. And anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. It's getting to be 9 minutes. I don't want this to go over 10 minutes by much, if I can help it. So I guess to wrap it all up, sum it all up, I'm kind of fucked. I'll be fine. I'll figure it out. So don't worry about me. But this is definitely the last month, barring some sort of miracle. And I'm setting my pride aside and asking for help, asking if you want to. Feel free to try and help support the stream by just checking it out, all that shit. I know it really comes off bad. It comes off extremely bad. I'm probably throwing myself under the bus here, and this is gonna end my streaming career, but that's okay, because I don't really care what people think. I do this because I love it. I just would love it to be my job too. And in the summary, the reason why I would love this to be my job is because it's the only thing that I love doing. in the world. It's the only thing that I feel like I can do now. With this health nonsense that I've been having to deal with my stream, and regards to the exhaustion and all that shit, I can't even do this really. You guys have seen it. I'll fucking fall asleep watching, or I'll fall asleep streaming, doing speed runs. That's like, what's that gonna look like in a real job? Like, that terrifies me, to think that I'm not gonna be able to do anything, and that sucks. To know that the thing that you feel like you can do, and that you can at least, put forth some effort into trying, and that you love doing, to know that your like health issues and like physical well-being almost prevents you from doing that. And then to imagine having to try and do literally anything else, that I'm already going to be going up against mental health with it, and not caring about it, all that kind of shit. And then the stress of like, well, a normal job isn't going to understand if I'm falling asleep at work. They're just going to fucking fire me. That's fucking terrifying. And I won't lie, that does have me extremely stressed out. And I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I guess I'm just gonna become like a fucking like coffee addict, I guess, and hope that works. But even fucking like normal caffeine doesn't really do anything for me in terms of waking me up. I can drink fucking 3 sodas, like hardline that shit, and pass out. That's so. I don't know. Yeah. I hope the lightheartedness didn't really throw anything off. Anyway, I gotta fucking end this video. It is going way too long. But there it is. Yeah. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I'm sorry if this comes off very, very poorly, because I kind of expect it to. I kind of expect a lot of people to think less of me for asking for help, and kind of basically saying, hey, give me my job, do the work for me. I feel disgusting posting this video. And I'm not saying that to try and earn some pity points. I don't want to post this. I've been thinking about doing something like this for years now. Honestly, you can ask some of my mods. I've talked about this with them multiple times, and every single time, we always came to the conclusion that no, don't do that. But I don't really know what else to do except ask for help. So yeah. I guess that's it. I love you guys. If you're watching this video right as it gets posted, I'll be live in like 20 minutes, hopefully, if this uploads quickly. And like I said, every day I'm going to try to stream it at 2 Eastern Standard Time every single day. I'm going to try to hold myself to that. Hopefully, if I can get into a routine with it, I can kind of convince my body to spend its few hours of energy doing what I love. And, hopefully, with it being like sunny and bright out, and it being, kind of chillier because it's winter, hopefully I can, stay awake for a little bit. Yeah. So that's it. I'm going to end the video now. Yeah. Peace out.